Hello and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Blue, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Blue's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give the dogs while we're working with them, and also the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction we provide is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Blue has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and Fred keeps that collar high up on his neck, right behind his ears for the most control while working him. You'll notice that Blue is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, and that's where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Blue take off heeling now, and the command that you're going to give is Blue heel. You'll notice that Blue has been trained to walk very nicely on your left-hand side at your pace, meaning he should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor lunging ahead and pulling on that leash. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit into the heeling exercise, so anytime that you're out walking with Blue and you stop moving your feet, he is to sit nicely right there at your left heel position. And he is to remain seated in that position until you give him another command or praise him. The next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and it's a hand and voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay. When you're practicing your long sit stays at home, start with a very short time increment of 30 seconds or so, and upon his success, you'll increase your intervals, working up to a total of 3 minutes. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around, and Blue should remain seated throughout. Great job. Gives them some praise, and they're going to go off and demonstrate their heel sit and stay for you again. It is important to make it fun and motivating for Blue when working him through his commands, and let him know when he's doing a good job by using lots of positive reinforcement, whether you're verbally praising him or giving him a little pet on the head. Just don't go overboard with your praise to work him up, and then he'll think he's in a play session there. But do let him know that he is doing a good job. Fred leaves him in another sit stay. Now this time, instead of returning back to heel position, they'll demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Blue come. He should then come in and sit directly in front of you. And then he heels around the right side of you, the back of you, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely. Fabulous job, and they'll demonstrate that again.
Come.
Great job. If at any time you're working Blue through his commands and he breaks command or does not complete it appropriately, or if he displays any inappropriate behavior, you're going to tell him no in a nice firm voice, followed by a tug and release on that training collar, and then repeating the command if necessary. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. Use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word command to down. When practicing your long down stays at home, again, start with a very short time increment and increase upon his success, working up to a total of 5 minutes for your long down stay. You want to be sure you're practicing your sit stays and your down stays very often to help build up the ability to sit, stay, or down stay for longer periods of time. Fred's going to go ahead and return back the same way. Blue remains laying down. Good job. Although you're going to be incorporating your commands into your everyday life and using them throughout your day, you do want to be setting aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work Blue through his commands in a formal obedience training session such as this video. You can throw it on and follow along if need be. It's great practice though for the both of you, and will help with the transition and understanding his new commands and rules when you transition back into the house. Another down stay. And this time, instead of returning back to heel position, they'll demonstrate the recall command from the down position this time.
Come.
Good boy. We have one last command to demonstrate for you, and Blue and Fred are going to heel into position for this command. And this one is the down from a distance. For this command, you're going to leave Blue in a sit-stay. From the end of the leash, you're going to use your right hand to drop Blue into a down. Very nicely done. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Blue has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Blue. We really enjoyed having him here at school. We do ask that you keep us posted on his progress on his return home, and thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.